Hey everybody, this is Ejojo and welcome to another video in my series on handling or working with text files. In the previous video we saw how to read the entire text from a text file. In this video I'm going to show you how to read one line at a time. So as you can see on the screen, I've got a file that is open for reading. We're going to keep on using the file that we created in our first video, and you can see the mode that we're using is R for reading. And obviously we're opening the file to read it, storing everything in there. So to be able to read this, we have to use the file.readLine function. That is the function that we want to read. I'm going to just do things slightly. Actually, I'll show you first what I'm going to do. I need to output this reading, so I'll just do that so you can see how it works. Let me just put another hashtag, reading a line. I think that'll work. Right, F5 enter. It's probably on my other screen. Yep, it's coming from my other screen. So if I just bring it there, you can see that it's read the first line only. So what this function does, it will read whatever the first line of text is. It will read that. If I copy that and I paste it, and we know there's 3 lines, so I'm just going to paste it 3 times. So if I run that again, I'll just do F5 and enter, and then you will see now we have all 3 lines. All 3 lines are there. So what that does, it reads the first line. If you have the same command again, it reads the next line and the next line and so on and so on. Because we are repeating this, we can probably put it into a loop. So let's get rid of 2 of these. We know it's going to be 3 times. So I'll say reading a line at a time using a for loop. There we go. Enter for I in range. How many times do we want to repeat it? 3 times. And we put the colon and we just delete so we get that one a nice tab space. So if I run this one now, F5 and enter, you will see, I'll just bring this, actually let me close that one completely and run it again. I'll just bring it from my other screen over there, and then you can see it, F5, there we go, and now you can see how that's run there nicely. But you will also notice that we have this space in between, and that is caused by, I don't know if you can remember, we had the \n is causing it to enter after each time. So we have to somehow get rid of that \n. So let me do a few modifications. So let's have a look. I'm going to take the print function out here, and I'm just going to call it, I'll just call it s equals file.readLine, and you will see this does exactly the same thing. If I do print and s, it's exactly the same thing. I've just stored all this information into this variable, and then I'm just printing the variables. So it should do exactly the same as it has done before, as you can see there. Does exactly the same thing. I'll just oops, come back there, F5, and you'll see it'll just do that exact same thing again. Okay. So, but we haven't gotten rid of the what do you call it? The space inside. So to get rid of the space inside, what we will do is use something called the end function. So I'll just put a comma there, and I'll put the end in equals, and we want to take out, I think it's like that. Let's just try that one. F5 enter, and theoretically that's going to take out the spaces. So the spaces is gone, and for some reason I have this little bit of gappy there, which I need to look at. There's a bit of a gap there, but anyway, I've taken the lines out. I just want to see something. If I take this little space away there, if I enter, that might do the trick. Let's have a look. There we go. So now I don't have that little space in front anymore. So so what this function does here, it just removes the spaces that, the entering that you have, the \n that you have behind each one as it writes it to the text file. It puts that enter in. Let me just see if I can find that file, recent files. Okay, text, that's the numbers one. I think it's this one. There we go. So remember, with this one we had that part here that is like entering after every line to get it on the next line. So that's what we're doing here. We're using this just to get rid of that part of it. So that's it. Oh, let me just fix my capitals there. So that's what we've done. We've now learned how to write one line at a time using the read line function, and then also how to remove the spaces. I'll just put a little thingy behind here. Remove spaces between. Ooh, I can't spell today. Between lines. There we go. I'll just do that, and I will save it. So that's all saved. So that's it. So we've learned again how to open a file for reading, store it in there, using a loop to print each line in our file. So in a future video, I will show you how to, if you don't know how many lines there are, I will show you how to read all the lines in your text file. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to subscribe or come back to the channel at any time to update your skills and knowledge regarding handling text files, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.